Hello and welcome, friends. My name is Casey, and I am going to be guiding you through a short practice for the upper body. This practice will solely focus on the shoulders, the neck, and the upper back area, which can be so challenging to get into. So let's begin in a comfortable seat, closing your eyes, bringing your shoulders over your hips. And at least if the eyes are not closed, they're soft and they're gazing gently towards the ground in front of you. Sealing your lips and taking those breaths in and out through your nose. Nice full breath in. You can feel everything lifting with the inhale, and then maintain that lift and slowly exhale through the nose, pulling the navel in towards your spine. Let's take 2 more cycles of breath just like that, inhaling through the nose fully and completely. Maintain the lift, and then gently exhale it out. One more breath, inhale. Exhale slowly, navel towards spine. Good. All right. Gently blink open your eyes. Let's switch the crossing of the legs. So we have, equal amount of time with one leg being in front of the other. So slowly here, let's begin to bring the right ear, right shoulder. Let's pause here. Options to add on, you can take that left arm, let the fingertips hover gently above the ground. Or you could take the right arm up and over your head with a gentle pull, bring the head closer towards the shoulder. And you may need to adjust this extended arm out to the side if you took that option until you feel, I found it, until you feel that sensation where you're feeling that stretch of the fascia, right? That internal body bag we all have surrounding our muscles. So we're getting a nice little stretch here, releasing the tension with each exhale. Good. And carefully bring the hands back down. Inhale, float your head up. Turn your head side to side. Good. Whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. So stay here for the inhale. Exhale, drop left ear, left shoulder. And always the option to float the arm out and then wrap one arm around the head. Let those fingers kind of go around your ear. And then keep playing with this arm, if you extended it, until you find that just right spot where you can feel the shoulder like stretch. You can feel the skin stretch. You can feel the soft tissue stretch over the shoulder all the way down the arm through the fingertips. Keep breathing slowly and smoothly, releasing all that tension. And then soften through your jaw and your face. We might be unconsciously clenching our teeth and holding tension in places. Good. One more breath here. Good. Carefully release the arms, bring them back down. A little swivel slowly side to side. All right. And then another nice one for the neck. This is like a figure 8 on its side. So think the infinity symbol, and we'll start going one direction. I also kind of like to call this one the Stevie Wonder, because when I was growing up, and if they played any kind of Stevie Wonder video or live performance, he was always kind of moving his head this way, right? So I call it the Stevie Wonder. And then reverse, go the other way. It might feel a little awkward, might take a few different rounds of it to be like, okay, yeah, this feels natural. That's why it's important to practice both sides, because there are going to be some differences side to side. Good. And then carefully come back to center. Take a breath here. All right, we're going to come off of the bolster if you're sitting on one and come to hands and knees. And this is just a nice little spot to stop and take some cats and cows. Cats and cows are wonderful for the whole spine. So bring your knees underneath your hips, wrists are underneath shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide, root down through the fingertips. Press the tops of your feet into the ground, or maybe the toes are curled under. That's going to be a you choice. And then just check your elbows. Just put a little gentle bend in them so we're not locking them out. We want to have some kind of strengthening here too with the upper body. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the sit bones, lift the gaze, and try to look where the ceiling and the wall meet. And then as you exhale, rounding your spine, pulling the navel in, and dropping the crown of your head. And this is our cat. So move in between these two shapes. Inhale, glide the heart forward, like you're trying to pull your heart through your arms. Lift those sitting bones. Good. Exhale, round your spine, like you're trying to touch the back ribs to the ceiling. Good. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale. Go with your own breath and your own time. Keep the collarbones nice and wide so you're pulling the shoulders back toward your hips. And then exhale. Good. Last one. Good. Exhale. Push. Really push the floor away with your hands and the tops of your feet. Good. And then come back to neutral. Or maybe just wag your tail a little bit side to side. If you want, you can get the upper body. So maybe look behind you towards the feet and go to the other side. So now you're kind of getting a side body crunch here. We got to take the spine in all directions each day. So important for that. Okay, and then since I'm talking about that, let's do a little bit more for the spine. So we're going to, like my teacher calls it, the peanut butter jar. So imagine yourself shrunken into a tiny you, and you jump into a peanut butter jar and you're trying to get out all of the peanut butter in the jar. So you need to move your body in this kind of round shape, this round movement going from side to side. Good. And then reverse, go the other way. Breathing as well. Don't forget to breathe. If you're not breathing, you're not doing yoga. You're just making funny shapes. But when you incorporate the breath into the movement, it becomes yoga. So literally anything that you do while you're breathing can be yoga. We call it a moving meditation. All right, friends, come back to that neutral position. We're going to reach the arm up. This is going to be for the mid back. So reach the right arm towards the sky. We're going to drop down to the shoulder. So holding here. If you want, you can walk the other arm forward for more support, but just really breathe into your back here. Breathe. Loosen up all that tension with your breath. On the exhale, release it. What you doing, girl? What you doing, Betty girl? Let's stay for 2 more breaths. Really press that extended arm if you have it extended. Press that hand into the ground. Go ahead, now walk that hand back towards your face. And then let's inhale, reach that right arm towards the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. And I don't like to face away from the camera, so I'm just going to flip around to the other side. So we can do the left side. So again, neutral position, knees are under hips, wrists are under shoulders. And let's reach that left hand up towards the sky. Big stretch. Good. Exhale, weave the arm behind. Come down to the left side of your face and the left shoulder. This right hand can stay by your face, or maybe you walk it forward. Press the palm firmly into the ground. Breathe into the back body. Such a great stretch. Such a great posture for the upper back. It can be so challenging to get into this space. So much of the tension that we hold is there. So if we know how to get into it, we can release it. Good. Especially if you've been doing a lot of driving or sitting, this is so great. All right, carefully walk that right hand back towards your face. Inhale, lift the left arm. 1 big stretch. Good. Exhale, bring it back down. Okay, my friends, let's come to a comfortable seat. I hope this practice served you and you're feeling a little bit better in the shoulders, neck, and upper back area. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me if there's something else you would like for me to focus on. I can always make a short video. I love addressing the needs of the people that come to this page. So let's close our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, bringing down all of that divine universal energy to your heart center. And that universal energy vibrates as the frequency of love through which you and I and all sentient beings are connected on this planet. The light in me salutes and honors the light in all of you, my friends. Namaste. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to watch the other videos as well and my live practices on Insight Timer on Fridays at 5 p.m. And that's Pacific time because I'm here in Vegas. And of course, don't forget to drink your water.